PNC, America's Black News Channel. Watch us on all major cable providers and major streaming platforms. Finally, news that speaks to us.
Absolutely, Kevin. Now to a heartbreaking story. A former television news producer, she's still a producer, is turning horrific pain into purpose. June of 2017, just hours after Michelle Hord's husband signed papers to finalize their divorce, he murdered their 7-year-old daughter, Gabrielle. As part of her healing and grieving process, Michelle Hord is honoring her daughter in the new book, The Other Side of Yet, Finding Light in the Midst of Darkness. And she joins us now this morning. Michelle, good morning. First of all, look, nobody should ever have to go through anything that you went through when you get that call from the nanny. Can you just explain to us exactly what happened on that day?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Um, my husband and I were going through a contentious divorce, which is not unusual, as I've learned talking to other friends who have gone through divorces. There were no signs, there were no threats of violence. Um, and as I was at work the day after signing these papers, feeling the sense of relief for the first time in a long time, I received a frantic call from our caregiver saying that she had walked into the house and basically walked into a crime scene. And at that point, not knowing exactly what had happened, assuming my daughter was at school where she clearly was not,
Mm.
I just found a closet. I found a closet in the corner and got on my knees and just said, God, I don't know what I'm about to walk into, but please just give me the
Mm.
strength to endure it.
That is horrifying, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. No parent should ever have to go through that at all. Like you said, there was no signs of violence. Did you ever get an explanation from them? There is no answer that can be satisfactory there for a man to kill his own daughter, no matter how angry he is. Did you ever get any kind of explanation from him?
Well, fortunately, I've had an order of protection since this occurred, and he is incarcerated, and hopefully will be there the rest of his life. One of the things I talk about in the book that doesn't just apply to me, but applies to a lot of people that have been through difficult situations, to situations they don't understand, is sometimes you have to let go of an explanation of expecting that there will
Hmm.
be an answer, that somehow things will make sense. And so part of my healing process has been about letting go of the expectation for an explanation, because there never will be one.
Hmm. Yeah, and you're so strong. You said at his sentencing, I will move with a hole in my heart, but with a purpose in my spirit. And despite your best effort, you could not erase her life. So let's talk about this book. Like you said, it was part of a healing process. You write the book, The Other Side of Yet. I know that's a part of yours. Explain just exactly what The Other Side of Yet is all about. What is Yet?
Absolutely. Well, I'm the granddaughter of a Black Baptist minister, and so I grew up in the church. And I remember, even as driving away from the crime scene, the verse in Job that many of us know just sprung into my mind. Though he slay me, yet do I trust him. And it became a battle
Mm.
cry for me that whatever darkness in the universe was trying to take me out, whatever did this thing that was more horrific than even my worst nightmares, I was not going to allow myself to be erased. And more importantly, I wasn't going to allow Gabrielle's life to become what had happened to her, that instead I was going to build a legacy for her. So the title of the book, The Other Side of Yet, is whether you're talking about COVID, divorce, loss, trauma. We all have times in our lives where there's a definitive before and things change. And so, how do you pivot to that yet and say, yes, this occurred,
Hmm.
yet I can still have a life, I can still move on, I can still have faith?
Yeah, great for you that you can do that. You wrote the book, and I know it's going to help a lot of people. And it's tough. I mean, to lose a child, the way you lost your child is one thing, but just to lose a child, period. So when people come to you, parents who have lost children, and they may have read your book or may not have read your book, but they know your story, what is the first piece of advice you give them to find that yet?
You know, the Absolutely. I think the most important thing is just there's no playbook. that each day could look different, that what you need today may be different than what you need tomorrow. Surviving today may look different than what surviving feels like tomorrow. So one is extraordinary radical self-care and taking care of yourself and surviving. Also, believe it or not, I tell people to praise, to have gratitude. There are still things to be grateful for. You have your life. Perhaps you have a family, perhaps you have loved ones, perhaps you have a career, you have other things that you can be grateful for and hold on to. And one of the most important things that also made me want to start a nonprofit fund in my daughter's name, Gabrielle's Wings, is trying to make an impact in other people's lives. Believe it or not, again, getting perspective, seeing outside of yourself, as dark as the hole is that you may be in, helping others will help lift you up as well. And that has been something from day one that I have found to be therapeutic and frankly life-saving.
Yeah, I'm sure you think about Gabrielle every day, and once again, you said that he could not erase her life. So how does she live on? I know you say you have the foundation. How does she live on through you?
So, for starters, I have pictures of her everywhere. I talk about her all the time. This book is really a love letter to her legacy. But Gabrielle's Wings, which is focused on elementary age children in underserved communities, is all about me working to ensure that children that look like my baby have opportunities that she was going to be blessed to have, but that a lot of children that look like us don't have. So far, we have donated or raised more than $450,000. We have centers, libraries, playgrounds on 3 continents right now. And our goal is to try to fill the gap and stand in that gap for children of color across the world.
Michelle, thank you so much for everything you're doing. You're such a strong lady, and I appreciate you coming on. I understand congratulations are in order. You did remarry,
Yes.
you found love again, and I'm pretty sure that young man is helping in the process as well in your healing process.
Absolutely. He even got up really early to watch me do this morning.
Well, we
That's
tell him
love to
we
get up really
appreciate
early.
it. Tell him thank you. Believe me, I know getting up really early in the
I
morning,
know
that
you
is
know.
definitely love. That is a man. He should be loving you. We love you, and we're here for you, and we'll continue to
Thank
pray for
you.
you. And thank you for everything that you're doing and sharing your story with us this morning. For more information about the other side of Yet,
Thank you so
you can
much.
visit michelledhord.com. And thank you once again for taking your time and talking to us about this journey. And we're definitely praying for you once again. Stay with us right here on Start Your Day.